Hello, what's up people? How are you doing? This is Kheem and the Kheem is KHEM. Welcome again to another video from the Royal Farm. And guys, it's been work season. Just working. My hands are always dirty and filthy because I'm always in the farm working. And today I've done a lot of work and I came a little bit earlier, so I didn't even record what I was doing, but I thought after finishing everything I can take you around showing you what I did. But in the meantime, we have this problem that we are solving today of the bees. We have bees in the cabin. See, today I didn't even sweep there because I didn't want to disturb the bees, but I swept at least here at the front, you know. So let me take you back there so that you can see what is happening. Our flowers are doing good and we're still planning. Yes, today I also got more stones for the landscaping, and let me show you how it looks like. Up to there, but now we have some few stones remaining for this part up until to this point. But for the corners, I made sure that I did the corners, you know, to just show the end. So that is how it looks from up here. That is how it looks. And I'm still taking care of the flowers, giving them water every single time, in the morning, in the evening, to make sure that they grow. And even today, you know, I can't water perfectly the grass because I don't have like a hose pipe and some water with pressure. Because if it means watering this grass, it means that drum full to just spread it all over here, you know. I mean, to spray water all over there. But today I did a little bit of, you know, sprinkling to just make the grass feel a little bit of you know, some moisture and everything, you know. Then after here, I went up here. I cleared, you see how my hands looks. I cleared all the weed that was up here, though I know we still have some more small grasses remaining. The reason as to why I've done this is because this portion is where I'm going to be doing my next big project. And we still have some small grasses remaining, but no problem. I'll just remove them later. But the big ones I've already cleared. The pathways are very clean, you know. We still have some corn remains from my neighbors, you know. Exactly. So that is how everything looks. The upper portion, very huge. Let me go to that corner so that you can see how approximately how everything looks like. This is the last corner of the farm from this end, and that is our cabin down there. That other corner, we have another corner there going down. That is how big our farm is. So I'm planning to plant some I don't know, I need to plant something at the boundary here so that we can, you know. Wow, our concrete for the fence is doing good, so I thank God because there is no termites. God is good. So we have concrete everywhere. This is the other corner. From this corner, that is the view. 1, 2, 3, 4 portions, and then our green park, our kitchen garden, and our cabin and its front area. So we're going to be working here for the next few days. A lot of work, you know. So guys, I just feel so productive personally. I'm so happy. I feel so productive. God is good. I just can't imagine those days when our green park will have all these flowers surrounding and the look and our small entrance there. I'll make sure that I have some shades here, some desk-like tables with let me just call it double-sided desk, you know, a double-sided desk whereby one person can sit on the other side and the other one on this side, like 3 people and 3 people, and then an umbrella there, a big one, not just the normal umbrella, but it's not a strong material, you know, that can survive rain and sun and everything. Could have like 2 of them, like 1, 2 here, and then we leave that up lower part for just relaxing on the grass with a sheet. You can just lay a sheet, sleep, or have some picnic and all that. You understand? Yes. So I'm waiting to see whether we can catch sunset. I don't know, but I know we're going to have sunset. I'm very sure we're going to have a very beautiful sunset. Yes, since the time we cut this branch, this place looks always open, and I'm so happy, guys. But I still have to fix. This was Napier grass planted here. It was here when I got the land. I don't know. I love the fact that this, at least on this hand, it's very, very private. At least not even a goat that can come through, you know. It's very, very, I know chicken can always come through. Chickens goes through anywhere, but we need to plant something this corner for the boundary, you know. Talk of trees, but apart from trees, I don't know, guys, what do you think? I mean, I need to grow a fence just like Chalokush did. I know it's not a joke, but I have to be patient with the fence. It's not a joke. It's not something you plan today and then tomorrow it's all over big. But I need something temporary to make the place private. As at now, just something temporary to make the place private. You know? See, guys, we have 4 portions and a plus sign of pathways, you know. Yes, you can actually see the green park from here, you know. You can identify, you're like, oh, something beautiful must be going on here, you know. Yes. And then the kitchen garden, like I told you in the other video, Gake told me that I can contact him and I can get some kales, some is it stems? Yeah, you know, that type of kales that you just get the stems and then you replant them in your farm, because they are more sweet, I mean delicious, and they also survive different weather and climatic conditions, and they are easy to manage. I mean, we did plant the, is it spring onion, this onion that you just cut the leaves, you hit, you know. I'm just going to give it water throughout to make sure that it survives. But in this season of doing the kitchen garden, I promise you guys, we're going to be doing a lot of mulching. Even up here, we'll do mulching to make sure that we conserve water in the soil, make sure that our seedlings get enough moisture, and also, you know, we can, you know, multiply microorganisms with mulching. Exactly, and that makes the soil rich and fertile. So I don't know, I'm planning to do onion, the red onion, and I also want to do a portion of cassava. I've never planted cassava in my life. I want to try the things that I've never done, because cassava is very common from where I come from, and it's when you cook cassava and you mix cassava with yams and some meat, I'm telling you, there is no dish like that. Oh God, you need to try that one day. That is a very, you see, like the way the central Kenyans, the Kikuyus, eat something we call mokimo. I'm telling you, cassava, yams and some meat, it's the best for the Kamba people, the Eastern Province people, you know. Yes, so these stones are coming from a very far distance, guys. These stones you see, they are not just from here around, they are coming from far, somewhere deep down there, you know. And today I was working on my umbrella, my wheelbarrow, to make sure that it's strong to carry those stones, and yes, we managed to do that. So I'm happy, because, you know, to get 1 lorry of these stones, it's a lot of money, over 7,000 actually, you know. But I'm trying to just get them locally to make sure that I keep landscaping my portion. But when we will be building the toilet, our last project, that time, it is a must that we bring a lorry, actually like 2 lorries, you know. No, let's say 1, you know. We can break some of the stones to concrete to make sure that, because we'll need concrete on closing that toilet, and the other ones, the stones, we can use the other concrete around this environment. I don't know, man. This maram here is not good for grass, so it's good if I use concrete. You know, when we were digging the toilet and everything, we used that soil, you know, to make this place flat, you know. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to get we'll have to do the, because let's say the bonfire will be here. Today I want to include you guys in my designs now. This is these stairs are not like the perfect ones. I told you guys we're going to remove these timbers. They are not even in shape. After everything we do a nice stairs, a very smart one, and we also paint it just like the deck. We'll also repaint the deck. You know, it has been rough because of the construction and people coming in and out and everything. We'll do it again. So because this is where the stairs will be, let's put our first boundary here, this area, actually until where we have this tree, you know, so the bonfire can be around here. Understand? We can do the bonfire here, you know, and then after we come up with our seats, we can have seats around here, like a lot of them, like 6 or 5 around here, to make sure that we leave this environment for, you know, when someone comes with a bike, someone needs to come comfortably and go up the cabin. And you know what, guys, who knows, Royal Kheem might be blessed very soon, and I might be in an opportunity, in a situation to be able to get a small car, you know. If I mean, no one wants to block blessings. What if God decides to bless me, you know, and then I have a small car, you know, I have a small car. This is enough space to just park my small car here, or even a motorbike. That one I must. I have promised myself. I promised myself I must look for a nice motorbike to be moving around with, because let me tell you, moving around this village, not this village, everywhere with a bike is very expensive. I'm telling you, a small distance, 150, 100. So in a day you can even spend 300 or 400 on the motorbike. For me, because I have perfect experience with the motorbike, thank God, even if my late dad didn't have a car, but we had a motorbike for the longest time ever. So I know the challenges, and I can even I can also be my own mechanic, you know. So I know what I'll do. I don't even have to buy a brand new motorbike, you know. I just need to survey and get a nice second-hand motorbike, a 150 engine that is in good condition. Then I can pimp it, I can, you know, customize it the way I want, and we give it a label back here written Royal Kheem or royalty or anything, you know, for vibe, you know, and we customize it nicely, you know. A project that can't even cost 50,000 Kenyan shillings, something between 30 and 50, somewhere there. So when God blesses me, that is the first thing that I will do. I have promised myself I would love to have a small bike, you know. I see the other YouTubers, they always have visit time walking around, moving around, because a lot of them have small bikes, motorbikes, you know. They move around easily and they do their errands easily. But Kheem, I have to pay a bike, you know. So that will be the first project. But we're just leaving a quite nice space here, because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. I might say I'll be blessed with a car when I'll start building my villa or my big home or house. But I can even get a car while I'm in this cabin, guys, you know. And it's a good thing to have a small space where I can park my car and all that, because God is good always. So because of all that, we'll have to, I'm thinking of a good plan here to make sure that this environment with the bonfire is like done perfectly. And then we might plan to build down here the fire pit, or instead of building a fire pit, we can have a very large frying pan, a large one. Then we build a platform and then we put it on top. We'll be lighting the bonfire inside the big pan, you know. A lot of bonfires, it can be a pan or a fire pit that is built around, understand? Yeah, so we'll decide which is which. Yes, exactly. So that is it for today, and that is it for what I have done. So God is good, guys. we've been fighting for this journey and for this project for the longest time. Wait, there is something that a lot of people don't know. Let me show, maybe for the new people, not like new, for the people that haven't watched for the last 2 videos. Guys, I came up with an idea here to have my cobweb here. You see, I'm planning these circle like material. It was from that mosquito net that I've used at the fence. Then when I had this one, I was just seated here. Then I was like, what could I do with this one? Because I don't like, personally, I don't like throwing or disposing things, and unless I know I can do anything with it. So I came up with this idea of you know, a graphic representation of a cobweb. But now it's not just cobweb. We have instead of the cobweb, we have greens. Like we could have those flowers that grow alongside tree branches and all that, you know them, actually like passion fruit. We could have some green going here. So instead of a view of a cobweb, we have a view of a cobweb with green in this small hole. And you know, this is where I'll be definitely taking my breakfast and lunch. This is like an open outside dining. We'll have a round table and some stools where my friends and I, we can eat from, you know. On that side where you see that chair, we'll have not like a couch, but a long couch like seat that you can just put cushions. When it's raining, you can return the cushions inside. It will be there, and maybe another one seater there, so that when I have a visitor, and you know, we can sit down there in the midday, in the morning, have a chat, take some tea from there, you know, and relax. Maybe when I'm eating actively, I sit down here for dinner, and then we'll have this good window, you know, to give us a nice look of inside at the kitchen, and whoever is cooking can see us outside. We can have a common chat while cooking. You know, this is it. You are there cooking, but you can comfortably talk with people outside. You know, you could have people seated on the seat there, others seated at the dining center. I mean, guys, you know, I know a lot of you are worried, Kheem, why are you doing a very small space? My idea is to have a big space in that small space. I don't know whether you understand me. To have a small space in that big space, you see, so that when you climb here, the first thing, it's you to decide. Will you go inside, or will you sit at the outdoor dining, or will you go and sit at the couch? You know, like when, for example, I have my friends, I'll be like, hey bro, let me get you something to drink. Hey bro, let me get you something to drink, you know. Then I enter comfortably. I go to my bed. Oh God, guys, you can hear bees. Just listen. These bees, it's okay, but I sent someone to bring some chemicals needed for that, and that I'm here because I'm waiting. I'm going to be here until the dark, so that I make sure that we do away with the bees, you know. So that is it, guys. This is our home. I haven't been on this side of the corner of honor for like a while now, but I have other new moderators for the last few months that are new to the channel, and I still need to add them on the corner of honor. So I'm still going to get more timber pieces, like 2, because we have a lot of new moderators, and put their names there because they deserve that. Yes. And this door, I mean this gate, it's just temporary. After we are done, we either correct it or we build another one, another good gate, another nice gate, you know. So this is just the beginning, guys. This place, my biggest idea actually, let me tell you, I'm planning to have look at this shape, something like this, you know, and then we could have some leaves and plants growing over like a circle, or maybe an oval on top, so that when you enter through this gate, look at this, guys, when you enter through here, when you look at this side, what is back there is like mystery to you. You don't know what is there. So every time I'm like you visit me, and I'm like, oh, we can go and have a sit and maybe chat at my small park back there. You're like, okay, let me see what it is. And then you're like anxious, you don't know. You have these circle like small entrance, you know, with greens on top here. And then when you just enter, you're like, oh God, we have a park. Okay, we have a kitchen garden. Okay, we have a... Let me show you. You know, I like it when we storm ideas together with you guys, because I know you'll tell me on the comment section whether it's good or bad. Look at this. Those days when we build cabins, other cabins back here, because guys, my biggest dream is to host friends. Let me sit here and tell you something. This place, Nyabuhansi, it's a good place, and we have a lot of sceneries and good environment and nice places for people to have fun, hikes, adventures and all that. So my biggest plan is to be able to bridge and to give an opportunity to my friends in the cities and all over the country and even outside the country to have an opportunity to come and hike in this place, come and have some bonfire Fridays in this place, and then when you're done, you can have somewhere to sleep, you can have somewhere to relax, somewhere to chat, somewhere to have a meeting, and you can have somewhere to have a bonfire out front there, and you can have some food here. And you know what, we'll also have, Foskai gave us an idea, and even before Foskai told me, Pauline Thomas told me about an outdoor kitchen. Let's say, for example, we are hosting people in this place, and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 cabins. You know, this portion is actually giving us an opportunity of 4 cabins, small ones. See this space? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like the pathways. This pathway, you have cabin number 1, cabin number 2, and this side you have cabin number 3, cabin number 4. These cabins are very private. When you're in there, we'll have smaller ones at the back and then bigger ones at the front. These ones can host 2 people. This one can host 1 or 2 people, a couple, and even 3 friends. I mean, like 10 people could be hosted in this environment. You understand? That is my biggest idea. I mean, I'm just stopping ideas with you guys, you know. Right now, I know we are not able to build cabins because we are not even done with ours. But who knows? God is God. God might plan to bless Kheem. So my idea is to host hiking, adventurous events in this village, you know, to make sure that my friends in the city, my friends everywhere can have a chance to come and hike, you know, like a serious thing, not like just, oh, let's go and say hello to Kheem. No, like an adventure club, that we even have a Instagram account that even anytime people can always organize book, and when a team of like 10 people is ready, they can just come over and, you know, have, I mean, like a real business. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about an imagination. I'm talking about business. You understand? Okay, sometimes I could have my own friends just coming over, like my subscribers, like my moderators, my friends that we go way back in history. I could have them coming back, you know. But I'm talking about business as well, you know. We have accommodation. We have 4 nice cabins back here, you know. Nice cabins. 1 cabin, we have those 2 smaller ones, like for couples or maybe girlfriend and boyfriend, and we have this one that 3 friends can sleep. We have like small, like... Okay, we talk of camping. I don't know, in the West people do this, is it called boot camping or what? I mean, high schoolers during summer, they go to, I watch that in the movies. And I actually see some camping areas whereby they have very nice airframe campsites, and, you know, like a small a tent like this one, or like a cabin like this one, can have like a double-decker bed, and then you have even 4 people sleeping in that one cabin. You understand me? And then we could have these 2 for that purpose, and then those 2 VIP. You know, someone might want their own space alone, no interruption, everything, have their own space. I mean, we could have a team coming and a leader. you know, team. We could have a team of 3, 3, 6, and then we also have a leader sleeping there and another leader, you know. Oh God, am I overthinking? Guys, I'm not overthinking. I'm just trying to storm. Please tell me I'm not overthinking. You know, I'm just trying to buy ideas. And you know what, guys? God is good because we're still manifesting for more. Let me tell you. Nakauja, I'm coming. Let me give you an idea. I'm telling someone I'm coming. So, let me give you an idea. Okay. This land, I know it's not ours. Guys, I know that land is not ours. As you know, we do manifest. And another thing, when you have a business idea, it's very easy. It's very easy. I know we have struggled with this bigger piece because it was now big, but that smaller portion down there, even personally alone, I can die trying to acquire it. I can, you know, we can always do anything, you know, to just have a good future. So I can talk to those people, the owner. I can tell them that I really feel like I can put that portion in a good use, and you know, we can talk business, you know. So that portion can have something like a small swimming pool, and then around the swimming pool we have relaxing areas where people can work from there. You can work from your laptop, you can even chat, relax, you know. I mean, there is this idea when you go to Kilifi, there is this place called the distant cousin, whatever, something like a get together. It's a cabin like a resort. Maro went there and I also went there. I did video there when I was in Kilifi. That place, you know, where they have their swimming pool, the surrounding is a very nice environment. People are working, others are relaxing next to the pool. You know, like, I mean, I don't know whether you feel me, guys. Please, I wish that you're feeling what I'm talking about. I really wish, please. It's not pressure. I'm not trying to have everything at the same time, but I'm just trying to make a move a second after a second. You understand? Because let's say, for example, I can live here for like a year, just living and existing, guys. Even you guys, you'll be bored with just watching me living here every single day and nothing else is happening. But at least it could be fun when we establish this place. Okay, I move in here. I can even live here like a year, you know, until me and you guys, we get enough of this place. And then after like that, we have saved some good money. Now we expand and set up something like that. Have those cabins up there set up and everything. And we have everything going on. What do you think? And guys, you know, we have a good, an advantage because we have this road here. We also have the tarmac over there. And this place is very nice. My job is just to organize all those sceneries where we have nice forest. I organize, I get permits and everything to do camping and everything, and then I start hosting people. That is just an extension of the Royal Kheem family and the YouTube journey and everything, and other ideas that can be done to grow and to make sure that it's not just about me, it's about the community, the country, the globe, and God. You understand? Yes, so that is it. Back there, the portion is ready. My job is just to, you know, to work on the nurseries of what I want to plant there, and then I take you there, guys. I am so tired because I've been working for the long day, and right now I have talked with you for almost like 30 minutes about my crazy ideas, but I am happy because you guys always understand me and you believe in me since day one. So guys, may God bless you. And guys, I love you so much. Personally, I really love you so much. And may God bless you all so much, you know. So guys, personally, I just want to see you in the next story. This is just the beginning, and I'll make sure that I keep you posted about when we put the next stones. You know, we have to complete here everything, make it perfect. I'll keep you guys posted, but in the meantime, I'm going to be here until it's dark, till I make sure that we chase away the bees, you know, because that is a problem at hand right now. I'm just updating you about the bees before this video ends. So yesterday we used some petrol a lot of bees were dead down there, but these other ones refused to go. So I don't know, maybe, you know, at night bees don't actually operate, you know. So I think now because it's morning and there is a lot of petrol, maybe by the time it's in the evening they'll be gone, because it's smelling petrol inside there, like fully a lot of petrol. I can't even get close to show you, but I'll try when I'm on my way out. I'll show you. So I also have to stick at the farm, you know. Oh god, I can't imagine the bees, man. They're like all over. They want to take over my cabin and to make it, you know, when that petrol was poured, I see that they have scattered from inside. Now they are holding up at the top somewhere. I don't know, maybe we should add more petrol so that, you know. This is so, I was going to use another word that is very bad, but this is so, someone in this mood will just say this is so blah blah up, you know, but it's okay. Okay. Oh god, can't imagine bees. Bees is not a joke. Hey, I'm telling you, I didn't know some challenges that comes. I think that's why wood needs to be painted or varnished immediately. It's okay. I'll see what I can do. Now they are trying around the cabin to see whether they can get some. I think it needs to be sprayed. I had watered and some water. I'm just adding some more. Enough. The bees catastrophe. Let me see how I can. Let me see whether we can get a little bit closer as I go out. Today I'm going to be getting more stones to finish up here, but in the meantime the farm looks so nice. Guys, take a look. Look at the bees. They're like even on the mirror, I mean on the glass, because where they were, it's not peaceful anymore, you know. Let me get close. I know that you can see down there, they are like dead. You see down there, they are all dead. You see. Ooh, okay. You can't even get close, you know. So let's give it time, and then we come and check later. Maybe the bees will have gone, you know. I don't know. But it's smelling petrol. Maybe we had another petrol again. I don't know, man. They have to go. They have to go. Oh God. Okay. And they are drunkard now because of what they put there. Oh, I was looking for the padlock. And actually I won't lock the fan, because my brother might come to check how everything is going. Yes. Right now our home is not ours anymore. It belongs to someone else called Mr. and Mrs. B. I can't imagine leaving my green park green park is doing so good, and I'm so proud of what is happening. But now the bees won't leave my cabin. You'll have to leave it because that is not where they belong. But I appreciate because of the blessings. We also have a message from the universe. I still have to walk back there later. Yeah, I have to walk back there. But in the meantime, I love how clean the farm is. God is good. So let me just go. So this is how the video ends. Guys, thank you so much for being around. Personally, as Royal Kheem, I love you all. And I just pray that God will bless you wherever you are. Thank you for always supporting me. And goodbye, guys. I'll see you in the next video.